Hey everyone, in this video we're going to be going over how to do the movement Negativa. Now I'm not going to start us from jinga just yet. We're actually going to start by sitting on the floor with our legs straight out. So with Negativa, it is a ground movement where we're going to follow it up with a movement called the Rolê, which means to roll. Negativa itself means negative. And to start, bring your left foot in like this. This is just level one. So bring your left foot in like this, right foot out, and start the habit now where you're bending it off to the side, because later you'll understand if I have my foot straight up here, I'm gonna be leaving that knee exposed to, again, an accident or somebody coming down to step on it. So I'm gonna want it off to the side a little bit. Now, as we move through our Negativa, your straight leg is your steering wheel, meaning whichever leg is out, that's the direction you're gonna go, and how close or how far it is how close or how far you're gonna move. So with this, I'm gonna have the same hand down by my hip as I have my foot out, again, my steering wheel. The other hand is gonna be up to protect. From here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a Rolê. So I'm going to lift up, push my hips up off the ground. I'm gonna put my hand down, looking under. My right foot, your left foot, is going to go and step right by your left hand. And then your right foot, I want it to swing all the way around and behind you. So you're right here in jinga. We're gonna do that one more time here. Again, sitting down. Only this time, I want you to have your left foot straight, right foot bent, hand down. Again, you want your hand by your hip. As we move into the next couple phases, it'll make more sense, but it'll add stability. So you don't wanna have your hand super far behind you. You don't wanna have it super far in front of you, unless you're trying to stretch, but right here by your hip. Again, toes point off to the side. I'm protected here. I'm gonna extend my foot out a little bit, pop my hips up, put that hand down. Now, right foot to right hand, and you should notice I'm already right here. I'm in an entrada or a saída. Either way, I'm in a solid space. Here. And then I'm gonna put this foot, the front foot, your left foot, all the way behind. And I'm here nice and low. All right. Now that was step one. Step two is, instead of sitting here, what we're gonna do is actually, I'm gonna be on the ball of my foot. I'm gonna be sitting on my heel. All right. And I should be able to balance right here. No fuss, no nothing. Here. My foot's pointing off to the side. Again, if my foot is here, this is a straight locked out knee that's just asking for a bad day. So here, it's a little bit better. With that, my hand is gonna be by my hip. This is where that balance comes in. I don't wanna be leaning too far forward, and I don't wanna be leaning too far back. I want it right by my hip. Hands up to protect. Gonna move my steering wheel out a little bit more, and we're gonna Rolê. So again, you're gonna move your left hand over your body, looking through your left foot, drag it around. Don't bring it up in the air, just drag it around all the way to that hand. And notice that my hips are lower than my head. I'm really low, but this is a very important thing, because then here, I have a very solid base. If I'm here, I'm not solid or stable at all, and even the slightest little tap to my leg will cause me to fall or do the splits. Either way, not something I wanna do. So you lower your hips below your head and protect. Now, bring your right foot all the way back into jinga. Here, okay? And one more time, I'm going to sit on my heel. The other foot is going to be out in front of me, hand down and up. Again, steering wheel, as far as it goes out is as far as I'm going to move here. up and start your rolê. Boom. Good, 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 good. And around. Excellent. Now, with those two types of negativa, obviously step 2 is where you're going to aim for, but if you do step 1, that's perfectly fine. If you do step 1, make sure your bunda is on the ground so that you're not doing some crazy stress on your knees. Like here, you're allowed to just be down here. And make sure again that you've got your straight leg as your steering wheel, because now we're gonna do it from jinga. So jinga with me. We're gonna do 6 together. 1, 2, 3. From here, you have the option to 1, bring your feet together, kind of squat down, and then do whichever version you're at, or just step right through and down. Again, my hand is by my hip, I'm protecting my head, and I'm going to rolê. So leg goes out, top hand goes down, foot, foot. Good. 1, 2, 3. Go down into negativa, here, and rolê. Excellent. 4 more. Nice and smooth, nice and smooth. 1, 2, 3. Negativa, rolê. Good. And make sure that you're breathing out, all right? 1, 2, 3. Negativa and rolê. 2 more, make them your best. Nice and fluid. So straight down to that negativa and go. All right? 1, 2, 3. Good. Jinga a little. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Yeah. So that is the negativa and rolê. It's a very useful movement. Not only is it an escape, but it's a great way to move around the roda and to navigate through the game. With that, keep working on your negativa rolê. I'll see you in the next video.